It finally happened. For the first time since 2023, the national average for a gallon of regular gas has officially crossed the $4 mark. If you've been at the pump lately, you've felt the sting. But what's happening behind the scenes is even more alarming.
That is right, Liam. The psychological barrier of $4 gas is not just about our wallets. It is a massive roadblock for the entire US economy. With the ongoing disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz and the Iran conflict lingering, we are looking at a classic energy-driven supply shock.
And this brings us to what economists are calling the inflation trap. Just when we thought we were winning the war against rising prices, the energy sector has effectively reset the clock. Today on 5I'm Smart, we're looking at why your $4 gas might be keeping interest rates high for a lot longer than anyone expected.
The numbers are stark. New projections from the IMF and private analysts suggest that the Federal Reserve's 2% inflation target, which was supposed to be hit later this year, has now been pushed all the way back to the first half of 2027.
2027. That is another year of high borrowing costs, expensive car loans, and stubborn mortgages. All because of the price of oil.
Exactly. The sticky inflation we've been talking about is no longer just about service costs or wages. It is now about the input cost of literally everything. When gasoline hits $4, the cost of transporting bread, electronics, and construction materials spikes instantly.
But Alice, I saw the stock market rallying this week. There is some optimism about de-escalation with Iran. How do we reconcile that with $4 gas?
It is a massive divergence. The market is betting on a soft landing or even a no-landing scenario where growth stays strong despite the price of oil. But for the average consumer, $4 gas is a regressive tax that eats into discretionary spending. The wealth effect from stocks has not reached the gas pump yet.
So the Fed is essentially cornered. They cannot cut rates because energy is fueling inflation, but they cannot hike much further without crushing the growth that the market is so excited about.
They are in a policy checkmate. In this environment, energy security has become the primary driver of national security and economic stability.
It is a tough spot for everyone. Alice, before we head back to the pumps, give us that edge. What is today's smart-sounding sentence?
Practice this one for your next dinner conversation. The structural persistence of energy-led inflation is currently front-running the Federal Reserve's ability to normalize the real interest rate.
Front-running the Fed's ability to normalize. That sounds incredibly sophisticated. It basically means the gas price is faster than the Fed's tools, right?
Precisely. It means the Fed is reacting to a fire they did not start and cannot easily put out.
Brilliant. If you want to stay ahead of the Fed and understand these global shifts before they hit your bank account, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We keep it objective and deep. And if you value our independent research, please consider supporting us through the Ko-fi link in the description. Your contributions keep 5 Minutes Smart running and free from corporate influence.
We want to hear from you. Is $4 gas changing your travel plans this summer? Drop a comment below.
Thanks for tuning in. I am Liam.
And I am Alice.
Stay smart, stay ahead. This was 5 Minutes Smart. Please subscribe for your daily 5-minute fix of intelligence. I am Liam, and we will see you tomorrow morning.